What is up, everybody? It's Copes here, and today I am back with another Fortnite video. In today's video, I'm going over 10 items you should refund for a better version of that item, at least in my opinion. So in the comment section, tell me what sort of items you want to refund for another skin. Are you able to refund any items at this point? Have you purchased anything in the last 30 days? Regardless, guys, this may be somewhat of a warning video. I'm just telling you what I think is a little bit better than something else, maybe even a little bit cheaper, but they're somewhat similar in their design. One thing I did want to mention, if you're trying to save money on this game, if you're not trying to spend a fortune on this game, maybe you could refund the Crimson Axe for the Frozen Axe. If you already have the Frozen Axe and you do not like reskins of something you already have, maybe refund the Crimson Axe because the Frozen Axe was free. So one more example I want to give you, if you already have the Dusk from last season, if you know who that is, it's the vampire girl skin, do not buy the Sanctum, because then you can save money that way by not getting a very similar skin. It's just an idea, guys. I don't know if that actually applies to anyone, if anyone really cares to do that. But if you haven't thought of it, maybe, save your money that way. The first skin we're gonna go over is the Rapscallion. The Rapscallion does come with the burgle bag, so it does have a back bling, but it's an epic skin. I think you should refund that for the Whistle Warrior, which is uncommon. So you're going to be saving V-Bucks that way. You're going to be losing a back bling. I honestly think the burgle bag is a great back bling, but it is very plain and it is somewhat boring. It does fit on a lot of skins in this game, but regardless, guys, I do think the Whistle Warrior has a better design than Rapscallion. With the Whistle Warrior, you get a nice little hat instead of the beanie on the Rapscallion, and you also get a whistle around your neck. I don't think that plays a huge role, but I do believe the Whistle Warrior looks a lot better than the Rapscallion, but they're so similar to each other. You're gonna lose a back bling, but I do think it is worth it. The next one we're going over is the Bright Bomber, which is a rare skin, and you're gonna refund that for the Dark Bomber, which is also a rare skin. So you might be asking yourself, well, what am I losing? You're not losing anything. I guess you're losing the Bright Bomber technically, but I think the Bright Bomber is a worse skin than the Dark Bomber, and you get a back bling with the Dark Bomber. You do not get one with the Bright Bomber. You might be wondering, well, if I already have the Bright Bag, should I do this? Well, that's completely up to you. I would still say go for it. The Bright Bag still looks amazing on a bunch of other skins out there, and I feel like the Dark Bomber definitely looks better than the Bright Bomber. I love the dark color scheme, the mostly purple color scheme, and purple is one of my favorite colors in this game. I like it a lot more than the, rainbow unicorn color scheme, as I like to say. Also, I do believe the Dark Bag is better than the Bright Bag. I think the Dark Bag is probably one of the best backblings in this game. So definitely feel free to do this, guys. Tell me if you do. Send me a tweet. That will be in the description. My Twitter will be. We're going to talk about a glider now. I would say refund the Cloud Strike, which is epic, and get the Zypher, which is rare. So the Cloud Strike, it definitely has those cool lightning bolt features. Lightning is literally striking inside your glider. But you will be saving money here. Is it worth it? Well, that's totally up to you, but I believe it is. The Zypher with that graffiti look, very colorful as well. It's a little bit different than the Cloud Strike, I believe at least, but I do think it is worth it. If you want a really colorful glider and you can't really find that perfect one, Zypher, that's the one for you. If you want to keep that lightning bolt effect, then keep the Cloud Strike, but for me, I do think this is a good refund for a better glider. Moving on, we have the Crypt Cruiser. And do I really have to say it, or will you just respect my crippin'? But this one is an epic glider, the Crypt Cruiser is, and I totally recommend you refund that glider for the Flying Carp. I think they both have very similar layouts. They both sort of have wings. I mean, the Flying Carp literally has wings. The Crypt Cruiser has some janky ass pieces sticking out the side of it, but they look somewhat similar to me. They have a somewhat similar layout. And I feel like the Flying Carp for a rare glider is one of the best in this game. I totally recommend you either get the Flying Carp or the Flappy Flyer in place of the Crypt Cruiser, which I do not like. I think it just looks a little bit weird in game. You're kind of just carrying around someone's grave, someone's coffin in the middle of the air. I mean, it's kind of cool because there is like some kind of ghost popping out of the coffin. He's opening up the coffin to check outside, but I still don't even think with that design, it's worth it. Moving on, we have the Junk Jet, which is an epic glider, and you gotta refund it for the Kabuto. I think that's how you pronounce it, Kabuto. It comes with a samurai skin, and seeing a picture of it really doesn't do it justice. You have to go into game and actually use this glider, see it in some gameplay to really grasp how cool it is. It's a smaller glider than you would expect, and I really like that about certain gliders in this game. This is one of them. Because typically I'll just use an umbrella because I don't like, using a huge frost wing type glider where I can't see anything while I'm playing. I would rather use something small, and I think Kabuto is not very similar to Junk Jet, but Junk Jet is just so horrible, so terrible. You have to refund it. Get it out of your inventory. Just clean it up a little bit. Clean up the junk. We're gonna go over one emote in today's video. The epic fresh dance move. Refund it for the Electro Swing. Guys, the Electro Swing is rare, and I do believe it is one of the best emotes in this game. It's so groovy. The music behind it is so nice, and the dance move syncs up perfectly with it, like a lot of dance moves in this game. But I honestly think Electro Swing is something you should not miss out on. If you do not own it and you like emotes, go out and get this one. Fresh, you can definitely drop, lose it all day long. It's just the guy doing the same thing over and over, the same dance move. The Electro Swing has more depth to it, and you're saving V-Bucks. Guys, definitely do this one. Out of everyone on this list, I would say definitely the Bright Bomber. Refund that for the Dark Bomber, but the Fresh for the Electro Swing, or really anything for the Electro Swing that's epic that you don't really like all that much, or even if you love it a lot. I mean, Electro Swing, trust me, it's gonna be one of your favorites. We're going over to the Sugar Plum, which is epic and it just came out, so I think this is probably one of the items you can definitely refund. I mean, Bright Bomber is always in the shop, so you can definitely refund that one soon if you buy it. But I mean, Sugar Plum, it's one of the worst skins in this game with a horrible back bling. Refund it for the Bullseye, which is uncommon, so you're definitely going to be saving a lot of V-Bucks here. You're going to be losing a terrible wing, but it's all good. The wings are horrible on the Sugar Plum. I mean, they really don't even look like wings. I consider them wings, but are they really? I don't know. But Sugar Plum is somewhat of a colorful skin, but at the same time, it's very dull. If you want something that pops with its color that actually looks good, go with the Bullseye, guys, and you're going to be saving V-Bucks. There's really no reason why you would buy the Sugar Plum. Get rid of it. Moving on, we have the Moonrise, which is an epic pickaxe. Refund that for the rare Glow Stick. These are somewhat similar. Glow Stick isn't my favorite pickaxe in this game, but Moonrise is so terrible, and Glow Stick definitely has some cool features to it. It definitely sounds a lot better. It has some lights going on, flashing lights, moving lights on the pickaxe. I think that's really cool. And compared to Moonrise, Moonrise just isn't anything special. They both are somewhat flat pickaxes, but they both still look like pickaxes. And honestly, these aren't my favorite types of designs, but if you really like these designs, go with the Glow Stick. I think it's one of the best with that design. Maybe go with the Tat Axe if you like that a little bit more. You're going to be saving V-Bucks regardless. Get rid of the Moonrise. Moving on, we have the Wild Card, which is a legendary skin. You're going to refund that for the Jack Gordon. Guys, they are reskins of each other. I guess they're reskins of the John Wick. They're both reskins of the John Wick, so refund the wild card. You're going to be losing the cuff case back bling, which, I mean, it's alright. It's very plain, sort of like the Burgle bag. It's not something spectacular like I would say, some sort of wing or cape might be, or maybe like the Shiro or the Hatchling, something unique like that. But I think the Jack Gordon is definitely a lot more unique than the wild card. He stands out more, and he looks a lot better. I do like the pumpkin head. He has so many pumpkins throughout his design as well. I think he looks a lot better than the wild card. I feel like since he's cheaper as well, you gotta refund him, guys. Moving on, we have the Tender Defender, which is an epic skin, and you're gonna refund this one for the Fish Stick. The fish stick is new and it is great. I love it. I love the fish stick. I'll take the fish stick all day long. But in all honesty, guys, the Tender Defender is one of my favorite meme skins as well. I would say the fish stick is my favorite overall. If I'm sitting up late at night, you know, thinking about fish stick, okay, I can't talk about this here. If you guys want to go over to Pornhub, possibly, the link will be in the description. Make sure to check me out there. But Tender Defender does have a back bling. I think it's an egg. No, I know it's an egg. I can't remember what it's called. It doesn't matter what it's called. It's an egg back bling that sort of reminds me of the Easter egg back bling that are very just annoying to look at. You would never actually use them. Nobody ever actually uses those back blings. And you're going to be saving money in V-Bucks in this transaction. I would definitely recommend you do it. In the comment section, tell me if you're going to refund any of the items on this list or if you're going to do the exact opposite. Also, tell me what other items you should refund to get another particular item. What is that item? Tell me in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.